Hello everyone, Jonathan Rayo here with Simplified Guitar, and in this lesson, I'm going to be teaching you how to play the song Trust in God by Elevation Worship. This song was recommended by Patron Kathy Klopp. Thank you, Kathy, for the song suggestion. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play through the whole song for you first, and then afterwards I'll break it down and explain it in more detail. So make sure to stick around for that. For now, let's go ahead and play through the song.
Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. He's been my fourth man in the fire, time after time. Born of His Spirit, washed in His blood, and what He did for me on Calvary is more than enough. I trust in God, my Savior, the one who will never fail. He will never fail. I trust in God, my Savior, the one who will never fail. He will never fail. Perfect submission, all is at rest. I know the author of tomorrow has ordered my steps. So this is my story, and this is my song, praising my risen King and Savior all the day long. I trust in God, my Savior, the one who will never fail. He will never fail. I trust in God, my Savior, the one who will never fail. He will never fail. When I sought the Lord, and He heard, and He answered. I sought the Lord, and He heard, and He answered. I sought the Lord, and He heard, and He answered. That's why I trust Him. That's why I trust Him. I sought the Lord, and He heard, and He answered. I sought the Lord, and He heard, and He answered. I sought the Lord, and He heard, and He answered. That's why I trust Him. That's why I trust in God, my Savior, the one who will never fail.
All right, before I break this song down, if you would like to check out the chord chart for this song, you can click right up there to head over to my Patreon page. Now, for this song, I'm going to be using the C chord family, but I have my capo on the second fret. So that means I'm playing in the key of D. Now, I use my capo here because it's just easier for me to sing the song. If you want to shift that capo around in order to find a better pitch for your voice, you can always do that and just play it with the same chords that I use here, and just shift that capo around. You can shift it up to make it higher for your voice, or shift it lower, or remove it completely to make it lower pitch if you need the song to be lower for your voice. So I'm going to be using the C chord. I have an A minor 7, which is just removing that third finger from the C chord. And then I have an F over C. This is a great F alternative in the C chord family. And then we also have a D minor. And I believe that's it for this song. We just have, oh, well, actually, no, we have oh, no, that's it. So just those 4 chords, C, A minor, F, and D for the whole song. Okay. Something to keep in mind. Well, the other thing we're going to be doing, let me first go over the strum pattern. We're going to be using the sway pattern for this song, which is a 3-beat strum pattern. So we have 3 down strums, and then we're going to include up strums after beat 2 and after beat 3. And we want to put our emphasis on beat 1. So at the very first beat, we're going to be strumming harder on that first beat and softer everywhere else. Okay. So we have 1, 2, and 3, and 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 1, like that. You can always practice that pattern like that, just muting your strings and counting the beats out loud until you have that pattern memorized, and then you can try to apply it to the song. Okay. All right. So when we're playing this song, a lot of times what I like to do at the beginning of a song is just hold the root chord, of the song. So in this case, we're playing in the key. Well, we're playing with the C chord family, so that C chord is going to be our root chord. Okay. So I'm going to just play that C chord for like 2 measures before I start singing the song. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'll do it 4 measures. Blessed assurance. Okay, so I'll do it about, because we're using that 3-beat pattern and we're doing it pretty quickly, I'm going to do about 4 measures before I come in and sing. And again, that's up to you how many measures you want to play there. You're just giving yourself some breathing room to create, to set the tempo and to set the key so that when you start singing, you're singing in the right key. Okay. Okay, and then after that, each one of these chords is lasting for about 4 measures. 2, 3, 4, and then F, 1, 2, 3, and then C for 1, and then D for 4. Okay. So we have C for, at the beginning of a song, C for 4 measures, A minor for 4 measures, and then F for 3, C for 1, and then D for 4. Okay, that's kind of the how that progression works. We repeat that for the second 2 lines of the verse. And then when we get to that chorus, we have a C for 4 measures again, A minor for 4 measures, F also 4 measures, and then D for 2, F for 2. Okay? And then we go back to C. So you'll notice that that's kind of a pattern in this song, these chords that are lasting for 4 measures. And every once in a while, we have a little bit of a break in that rule every now and then. Okay? But that's a great way to try to memorize the progression of this song. And the bridge is the same in terms of progressions. It's the same as the chorus. Same chord progressions for the chorus and the bridge. Okay. So pretty straightforward song. You know, these are just the normal chords from the C chord family that I'm using, and nice and simple 3/4 time strum pattern. So nothing too complicated here. But if you do have any questions as you're trying to learn this song, you can click right up there again to head over to my Patreon page. You can post any questions in the comments below this post on my Patreon page, and I answer all of my patrons' questions. So I wish you the best of luck learning this song, and until next song tutorial, take care.